I think the most important experience came from growing our law firm over 30 years. When we started, we were just a couple of lawyers. We were working in a certain environment, in a certain practice. And as I moved on and grew our business with my partners, I experienced a lot of opportunities for strategic planning, for consulting, for coaching. And what I found in those processes were they wasted a lot of my time. I would be sitting in a meeting and I would be talking about this strategic item or this team approach or whatnot. I would be thinking to myself, that's an hour, 2 hours, I'll never get back in my life. And I'd walk out of that meeting and I would have to go to my office and spend the next 2.5 hours catching up on all the stuff I needed to do. That doesn't work. It doesn't work for my time as a consultant because I have things I like to do with my life, and it doesn't work for my clients' time. So my approach is specifically pragmatic. My approach is specifically pragmatic. I want to go in, I want to identify what we want to do, how we're going to do it, and when we're going to do it. I want you to feel, as my client, that your time has been valued. And I want to make sure that whatever we decide to do, that I'm with you to get that done. Now, that's the second piece that comes in is accountability. I really believe that talking to someone, giving them an idea of how to proceed, and then walking away is a failure. So in every engagement that we have, I will frame that engagement to make sure that not only do I help you figure out what you want to do, but along the way, I provide you with accountability points, check-ins to make sure that we're doing what we need to do and frankly, modifying things if we need to. Because if you're not getting something, if you're not making progress out of it, it's not worth your time or worth your resources to do so. And this brings up a very good point. I had a client recently and we had developed a number of things that she was going to do with her company. Couple of months later, we met for our accountability time. And she came in and she said, and she was a little sheepish about it. She said, I didn't do this, this, or this. I said, okay, that's great. I said, you know what? You're the business owner. This is your company. I can provide you with thoughts and advice. You don't have to choose them because this is yours. And I think that's very important to recognize and respect the fact that the business owner, the entrepreneur, is necessarily going to take what they get and maybe need to change it. So what we did in that situation is we went, why? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you change this? Was it not the right thing? Was it not the right time? And we took that and modified our approach, which we then got to follow up on the next accountability pool. Without that accountability, without that flexibility, we're unable to provide results, which is what we're trying to do at all times.